Interesting. Hmm. That's better. Hey, what's up, Ben? How you doing, man? It's good to see you. How you doing? We got Ben here. Welcome. Welcome, Ben. It's good to see you. How you doing? What's up? There you go. Perfect. What do you think looks better? Yeah, this looks a little bit better. Yeah. There you go. Alright, what's going on, man? What's going on? Anything new? What's up, man? I don't know if more people are gonna join. I mean, I kind of hope so, but I guess we'll see what happens in a bit. So, yeah. I'm just gonna wait a little bit, see what happens, if anybody joins. But if nobody joins in the next few minutes, then I'm just gonna wrap up this stream, I guess, you know? There you go, that's better. Yeah, because how many people watching? What's going on? There you go. Perfect. Alright. Oh, here we go. Nice. Wow. Making some comics. That's pretty cool, man. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Summer vacation's been kind of up and down because of we've been having some really bad weather out here, and almost every day it's either cloudy or rainy or whatever. But yesterday was pretty good. The thing is, the weather app sometimes it says just cloudy, but then it ends up being perfectly sunny. So it's just the weather is just unpredictable. But today seems to be perfectly fine, so I'm really happy about that. Yeah, it's been hard to be able to go out do some filming because of the weather, but I hope at this point it's gonna turn out better. I remember today was supposed to be like lightning and rainy. That's what it said last night, but now it's perfectly fine. There's leaves outside of my window. There's a tree, and there's barely even a breeze. Yeah, well, you can see a little bit moving, but it's perfect. And my brother and I, we've been thinking about what to do with the movie and what to do with the battle scene in the end. Like, okay, what do we do about that? And we have decided to reshoot practically 90% of what we've already shot. Well, actually, no. Actually, no, wait, I'm wrong. 80% of what we already done. 20% is good. Yeah, there's two bits that we're satisfied with. and there's other bits that we're not. We know we can do better, so we're gonna reshoot it. How's film going? Well, oh, I've actually been. Hold on, let me start over. So, I don't remember if I mentioned this before, but I'm just gonna make a very quick point. I had the whole movie edited on the Mac from everything that we filmed from last year and stuff like that, and it looked decent. It was alright. So, the problem is now I'm using a PC, and it's kind of hard to just have files from this PC and just put it onto the Mac. It doesn't really work that way. So that was a little bit of a problem that we knew we were going to face someday. So we decided to just re-edit the whole movie, but instead do it all on the PC. And so far, it's looking pretty good. I think so far, it's a total of, as far as the footage I already put together, it's like, I don't know, almost 30 minutes, I believe, based on what I already put together so far. And the thing is, the first half of the movie right now is looking different than how it was originally going to be. So there's new footage, and there's some scenes scrapped out, and I think it already looks better now. But yeah, I'm looking forward to showing you guys and seeing what you guys think. That's the part that I'm looking forward to. So that's exciting. Yeah. Yeah, we got things to shoot, we got things to reshoot, and if it comes to a point where we're practically reshooting the whole movie, that would be really interesting. Well, actually, we're going to use some footage that we already filmed before, and maybe if some of them, it doesn't look good, we're going to reshoot them. So it's possible that even after this movie is released, I think after I'm done releasing this movie, I'm going to take some little scenes on this movie and then release them as its own video. Like, for example, I don't know, this scene, that scene, whatever. And possibly release an alternate version of the movie with the stuff that we scrapped out. So that's going to be really interesting. So, yeah, the Bros Brothers alternate edition. Yeah, so that's going to be something. You're going to see how it looks in the final version versus how it was going to look a while ago. So that's going to be really interesting. But yeah, I think if I release the alternate version, I'm not going to go too crazy with like trying to put in background music. It's when you watch it, it's going to be a little bit rough in some places, but I think that's okay. Yeah. Oh, good. Wow. I'm glad you would like to see that. There you go. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate that, dude. Oh, that's nice to hear. Yeah, so we got plans, we got things to do, we got things to film, and yeah, I remember filming for the battle scene in the end, and then just spending a long time editing it. Really though, we weren't really good at managing time. One reason was because we had school, so that brought a lot of challenges to find time to film or find time to edit, but now that we're off from school, I got time. Depending on, say, if there's a scene that needs a bit of effects, I would have a hard time editing it because, I gotta go to school, and then when I come home from school, I'm like, I'm not in the mood to edit. Now, since I got time, I could probably get it all done in a day because I got just time. So, that definitely... Oh, here it is. Okay, this is kind of funny, but yesterday I looked all over my room for this little phone piece, and it was right in front of me this whole time. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm so embarrassed. Doesn't it just suck where you're looking for something and then it's just right in front of you the whole time? That's... Okay, anyways, back to my point. So, at one point, there was a clip that took a while for me to edit, and the thing is, I did a lot of editing for the battle scene so far. Practically, if we're not scrapping or reshooting anything, you could practically say it's done. Here's the thing. Once the movie is done, and then once you see the battle scene, just so you know, we have a whole alternate version of the battle scene. A whole alternate version. So, yeah, oh man, I'm actually looking forward to putting together the alternate version. yeah, so, yeah. I mean, we're practically quote unquote done when we're to the point where we're almost done. We're like, nah, we can do better. Let's make it even more awesome. Yeah, because when we look at what we already put together so far, it looks pretty good. Some of the effects look pretty cool, and there's definitely two bits that I think already looks good the way it is. So we're gonna keep those. We're not gonna touch those. But the other bits just kind of feels a little underwhelming. It doesn't really get the sense that this is a battle, that this is a fight. There's something going on, and we're just kind of like, oh, okay. But we're gonna do better. We got ideas. We got some really cool ideas. But whether it's good or not, it's up for you guys to say. But hey, we're excited. We are looking forward to it. Alright, how many people are watching? Oh, I can actually see who's watching. Okay, we got Ben here. Alright, Ben. Nice. Damn, why am I itchy right here? Alright, Ben, what kind of comics are you working on? I'm curious. What you got, man? I'm surprised you're still here in this live stream, man. It's nice to have somebody here. Cheers. Oh, it says mostly cloudy. Oh, well, that's okay. Sometimes sometimes, a little bit of clouds come in. I'm okay with that, as long as it's not fully cloudy and rainy. That comes to a point where I'm just like, yeah, I'm done. Oh, man. I'm sick of cloudy weather. Well, actually, if it's sunny and cloudy, if there's a good balance, that's okay. That is okay. Now, the thing is, even we could figure out what to shoot in the cloudy weather, but since this is a summer movie, I would much prefer to be getting things done when it's sunny, because we need the summertime vibe. We need the summertime vibe, man. Can't believe it. I was looking all over for this thing and it was right in front of me. That's embarrassing. Oh shoot, sorry. I'm a little clumsy sometimes. Yeah. We always have that one friend who's clumsy, who just drops everything, but it's like, oh well, that's okay. Come on, just get in there. Where did this even come from? I don't remember. Yeah. Yeah, we're looking forward to reshooting our fight scene. But one of the problems that we have is that... what's one of the problems? Oh yeah, I have an injury on my bad finger, so I need to get it checked. Like, it's not really good. So, in a fight scene, obviously there's going to be a lot of movement, stunts, and whatever. That's going to be a little bit of a issue because of this. So if you're watching a fight scene, and if I only use my left hand, not my right, it's because I have an injury on this finger. I mean, at the moment, it's not like it's hurting. It's just that when I try and, use it to, grab something, or if something is touching around, I feel the inside of the bones shifting around. I don't know, man. It's freaky, man. Okay, this is actually a pretty good thing to hold. Where is that? I could just put my phone right here. The thing is this here, you can put a microphone on it or a light. So, yeah, I'm just checking out some stuff to use. Yeah, so that's cool. Ooh. Ooh, wow. That's cool, man. Is this really effective? I don't know, can you see my thumb? Because sometimes that can be annoying. Yeah, you can. If I move it any further, oh, wait. Or, you can just flip it over. Oh, there you go, that actually works. Why didn't I think of that? Okay, this feels illegal. I'm not used to flipping over my phone the opposite way, because I'm used to having the home button right here. But you know what? I'll take whatever I can get. Yeah. And the reason why I put this on is because it has this, but look, it has it too. So I'm like, okay, well, I did all that for nothing. Yeah. But yeah, I have this pretty cool little camera gear where I have a little wireless thing that I can plug the microphone into, and then it's like, you know, a wireless microphone connector. Oh, Nightmare! Wow, that's pretty cool, man. I can't wait to see it. I'm excited, man. Comic book, huh? Mm. That is cool. Nightmare. Wow. I forgot about Nightmare. He was the first like villain character that I played. Yeah, man, Nightmare. I practically created him as a joke because I just thought it would be funny. You know, just somebody with a horse head and stuff like that. But yeah, but I do have an idea to turn the Nightmare stuff from a joke to a little bit of something serious. Hmm, interesting. I need to move that out of the way. Excuse me. Wow. I never would have thought of that. Yeah, so I don't know if you've seen that movie called the Halloween movie, The Nightmare Before Halloween. That was our first movie that we actually made, which features Nightmare as the villain. And I mean, I don't know if you've seen it yet, but if you have, then in the future, my brother and I we plan to make a sequel and a third movie. And now for the sequel, my brother and I we have a main character who's like a grandpa kind of guy, and when you see him, the first impression that you'll get is that he's just a grumpy dude. But there's actually more to his life, and um, we haven't really talked about it that much. But in the sequel, the Halloween movie, we plan to see current events, you know, see whatever's going on right now, and then there'll be a transition. Then you'll see flashbacks and like scenes and stuff of the backstory of Grandpa and Nightmare. Now, originally, the Grandpa Nightmare story, it was going to be its own whole movie. But at the moment, we don't have a lot of ideas and a lot of, you know, runtime and a lot of things. So I'm a little worried that once we finish the movie, it's going to be a little short or whatever. So we decided, okay. And we didn't really have a lot of ideas for the sequel, the Halloween movie. So then we decided, alright, let's mix those two together. So that way, we kill two birds with one stone. So, I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, Grandpa Nightmare, that's going to be interesting. So, yeah. Even right now, I'm not entirely sure how we're really going to pull it all off, but I guess we'll see. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting, especially the Halloween movie 3. That one's gonna be it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something. Yeah. Again, I don't know if you've seen the first Halloween movie, so if you haven't seen it, then I'm sure you must be a little confused as to what I'm talking about. Yeah. So there's that. Yeah, that was our first movie we made. We practically just we thought it was gonna be like a 20-minute movie, and then somehow it became an hour and 14 minutes. And we made the movie as a joke. We just made it because we were just bored. So we're just like, all right, well, we're in quarantine. So what do? Let's just make a movie. Yeah, it was around fall, so we decided to make something to, you know, fit the Halloween spirit. And funny thing is, since our movie is called The Halloween Movie, The Nightmare Before Halloween, we did make a little short film called The Halloween Movie back in 2018. So, now that film, it's, you know, we're playing the same people that we played in our very first movie was the same in that very short one. So Nightmare's in there, and same for the grandpa character. Well, actually not much. So the 2018 short version is kind of underwhelming. So it's not really much. So yeah, you don't have to watch it. I don't remember how long it is. I think it's 18 minutes, but there's really nothing that really goes on. There's not really much of a story. It's just I think it's kind of boring. But not gonna lie, it's kind of interesting taking a look at it and then seeing like how it compares. And you can kind of get the idea that we're going for. Now in the 2018 version, that was just called the Halloween movie. Now originally, the Halloween movie that we made, our very first long movie, that was going to be a sequel about the old one, but we decided not to because we just didn't really see the point. So we decided to just make it into its own thing. But yeah, that was fun. I mean, we're thinking of calling it a little bit something different because the Halloween movie, that doesn't really sound like interesting, but we're still figuring it out. One other idea that we have. Now, this is not confirmed, so this is just a possibility, but it's possible that we may call the whole thing the Nightmare Trilogy. Because a trilogy means it features 3 movies. And this whole thing starts because of Nightmare. So that's what we're thinking of calling it. You know, like if we replace the Halloween movie to the Nightmare Trilogy, we think that maybe that would sound a little bit better. But again, we'll see. Sorry. Oh. I very hope it doesn't become all stormy. I mean, I don't think it will. I mean, I hope it doesn't. Because that's not going to be pleasant. Come on, please don't be stormy. Okay, it just says mostly cloudy. Yeah, look at all this weather. Hold on. Yeah, look at all that. This is how it was going to look for the past 2 or 3 days, but it hasn't done that, which I'm a little surprised.